All right, it's been a long day. We're back home from errands and laundry. So this is what the strip is actually supposed to look like. So it's a diamond, then it's the triangle, 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 with the cross in the center, if you understand what I mean. Like, I think maybe my favorite and best one is this one right here. This one right here. So it's triangle, 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 triangle. So it's one big triangle, then 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles, and that will create the cross or the X in the center. And now I'm about to do the second coat. She's down there. All right, it is morning of Sunday. I like to keep these just in case I have to send out a package, like the scarf that I'm gonna make. When I fold it down, will fit in here. And I'm just gonna take the label off the back and mark out the smiley face. And then I'll use that package. I like recycling as much as possible. Also, it's cheaper that way. I mean, I buy so many packages, might as well you reuse it. So I got something from Estee Lauder. It's a really, really tiny, tiny, tiny box. And it is their Revitalizing Supreme Youth Powder Cream. Technically, me who is 38. I'm 38 now. See how that, you forget how old you are. I think I look pretty good for my age. But this is with Influencer. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the app that's on any app store. But Influencer will send you small packages like this, or sometimes even big stuff to sample. And all you do is just review it. So in this case, they want me to write my review on Estee Lauder. So I'm gonna try it for a couple of days before I actually do a review. And then I'll probably do a review on YouTube as well. But whatever I review, I always put it on my Instagram. But they sent me in a nice pretty box. Other news, I have some big packages coming today. I'm excited. This is the start to something new that's coming to my YouTube and my Instagram, and especially to my Etsy. You read that? Can you see it? That says circuit. Well, cricket. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. In order to start a business, you have to be willing to invest in yourself. And I found a good way to be able to get that. So I'm going to do that in another video about that later. But right now I'm playing. As you can see, Amethyst is sleeping, taking her nap. Why do all kids do this, you know? The up in the butt thing. I'm playing Animal Crossing while she takes a nap. Being how I was as when I used to cosplay, I would rush so much stuff to get so much done because I would have to go to work, travel to work, come back to work, home from work, clean or do whatever. And it was stressful. And I've learned with becoming a mother to take my time. So that's why I don't make these scarves as quickly as I used to in the past. Like I would chuck these scarves out in like a day or 2 days. And taking your time has really helped. Now, you see how it looks much better with the 2 paints. So the one coat, you're kind of getting the outlining of what it's going to look like. And then by the second coat, you have it exactly how I want it to look like. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go back to playing my game. But this band is going to go wrapped all the way around. Then I have to sew down the band. And then it's the long, long process today of sewing. We just did food shopping, but Look at this cool machine. That shop right. Praise your cart before you go in. It's here, and I still haven't even started sewing the other stuff. But it's here, filled with joy. All right, so the band is on, and now these are pinned to the triangles for sewing. But I'm actually going to attach it to the white band as well. All right, so like I said, none of the bands ever are the exact same size. Every time I do one of these, it's different. So this is a wide band, and this is going to take up the whole scarf. Then I have to go back behind and put fleece on the very edge along here. So this will be my border line and trace along. But now I have to, I'll take the pins out and pin it down completely to the white. Sew that down, then come back and sew down all the triangles. There's no pasting, there's no glue. This is where it gets really long. Because of what I'm about to do, we're actually going to switch this to a zigzag switch. That should be enough. All right. Now this has to stay close to, like super close to the edge. Try to keep my hand steady. So you guys can get an idea of what I mean. And you got to keep this straight as possible. This is what gives it that rough look. And I got to take this in, lift this up, turn it, and come back down the other way. Now I have to do this with every single one of these. So, like I said, this is where it gets a little difficult. It got stuck. There's the first one. I gotta clip this, and like I said, you go up, around, come down, and it gives you that perforated edge that I like. All right, so this bad boy is finally sealed all the way down with all the triangles sealed. Now we add the back piece. So just like how I did a band with this, I actually take a long piece of fleece and I wrap all the way around. Fun times. Let's begin. You're finally done. Sewing fleece can be very difficult sometimes, and sometimes very easy. This bad boy gave me trouble right on the middle end, which is here and here. So I had to hand sew. Sometimes I'll find that I have to hand sew it in certain spots, but it is done. It is a big scarf. These take hours, sometimes days to do. I would say relatively a 10-hour thing if I actually was to do it in a day. So we're gonna wrap them up. I'm gonna stick them in a bag, and I'm gonna put them in gift wrap because obviously it's for a gift. And we're gonna give them a little sticker. Just so you can see the back. You see this where I had a hand sew on behind it. I always tell everybody when I send these out, I leave a notice for them to make sure that they wash it before they wear it. But just to wash it. And then they can do whatever they want. But it's wash and then air dry. You can also put it in the dryer because my costume would go in the dryer afterwards. But just to be on the safe side, I always tell them to let it air dry a little bit. If you do dry them, it's a low heat. I'm going to see if I can get this in a bag.